Greetings, everyone. Let's get into the prophecies of our time. And when we do that, we're going to refer to other prophecies that's been shown to us throughout the years. Now, there's a story about a certain time in history when there were individuals who had to put a mark on their door. So when the angel of death came, they would be saved. Those of you who are, spiritual will know. And some of you that are religious will know this too. So there's this mark on the door, and that indicates that when certain things are happening in life, if you are a deeply spiritual person, you're protected. Now, in this time in 2020, we see and hear about the angel of death and how busy it is. And we see people who, tell us that this angel of death is just hovering over our cities and our world. And many of you are terrified. And many of you say you're religious, and I just don't get it. Why would you be terrified? Why would you say that a particular event is supposed to happen, and when it's happening, you're panicking and you're freaking out? You would think that you'd be jumping for glory, and you'd be saying, my redemption draweth nigh. But you're scared. So you believe in a force that intends to do a thing about cleansing the earth of evil and wickedness. And when you see manifestations of that, you are fearful. I mean, the churches should be full with people, because at the end of the day, if this is really what you believe, then you would not be afraid of the ones who are created by the one who gave us this earth. The churches should be full to capacity. And the army should just be there trying to haul them out one by one, haul them out, and as they haul them out, it's full. I mean, my forebears were given, this book and taught the lessons from this book all these years. To this day, my people perish because of this one book. And all of a sudden, the script got flipped on them, and they still don't see it. That suddenly what you were given was religion. And now it is being slapped away by science and technology. And the once omnipotent, omniscient ruler is now set aside, and science take its place. And the ones who profess to know God are more frightened than those who go to the dance hall. Because dance hall people still going to the dances, even though they're told you're going to get locked up, you're going to be charged. The dance hall people have more faith than the church people. The dance hall people know that if you go to the dance hall, you're going to be locked up. And they still go. They know if you go to the dance hall, they hear that they're going to die with a terrible disease, and they still go. The dance hall people have more faith than the ones who profess to know God, who will beat you over the head with a Bible. These ones cower to the pressures of man. And the ones who are supposedly worshiping Satan go out there and would have been representing Satan in the most powerful way. They're not afraid to die. And they're not afraid to defy. Something wrong with this whole picture. This disease attacks the rich and the powerful as it attacks those, you know, who go unknown. And the rich and the powerful get to, you know, cool out for 2 weeks. But most of those who are poor die. The debate, if this is real or isn't real, is not even important at this time. At the end of the day, we understand, and we must understand, that the moment you open your mouth and you utter certain things, it must be. So whether it was real or not real, it becomes real by the mere fact that it is uttered. And worst of all, it's written down. The moment it's written down, it must be. And so at this time, you must know yourself. It is not time to be arguing with anybody about religion, or arguing about anybody if it's something is real or it's not real. Because even if it wasn't, it becomes the moment you speak it out of your mouth. The moment you utter it, it takes on life. And so it's not a matter of if this is real or if it's not real anymore. The laws of nature says, if you open your mouth and you speak it, it must be. And that the universe is conspiring to make whatever it is that you want to happen in your life happen when you declare it. And so it was declared upon us. And therefore, you get to a state where you're operating in the spirit. And you understand the mark will be on the door for those who are connected to their divine self and that of the universe. This message ends right here. No more, no less. Stay blessed.